What's up, people? Day 4 of our weekly challenge with the robots. We're playing match points, and I don't know. I have no idea how we're doing. We have a couple of good boards, I think. We have a couple of bad boards, and we have a couple that I guess we'll find out on Friday. So we have a very normal hand here, where we're going to open one diamond, and we're going to happily bid clubs again if we get the opportunity to. We don't. And we're just going to pass. I'm going to float over double and see what it means. And this would be a support double, folks, just for a reminder, okay? So we would be showing 3-card support for partner's suit. So even when this is our suit, sometimes if partner didn't bid something there and they make a Q bid, you can double and say, hey, I have real diamonds. Here, obviously, because partner has responded, we have a 3-card support. Okay, so we're obviously out of this auction. We can't be bidding 3 clubs. That would show much more values. And here you can see that. Boom, boom. That's a big hand. So we're out of this auction for now, and now we're out of it permanently. And we don't know what partner's going to lead, but we were hoping for a club. That looks good to us. Diamond wouldn't have been too bad either. So we're going to win this king of clubs. And now let's take a moment. All right, when we see the dummy and we're defending, we have a lot of information available because we've seen a lot of bids be made. So what we know that we started with is 13 points, and no one can have more than that. Dummy, in fact, has 13 points, right? So that's 26 total points, and this 3-heart bid showed a pretty good hand. They're presuming they have 40 total points. However, they're adding a lot of shape for these numbers, folks. And I would guess some of West values are shortness in diamonds. And on this one also, this one spade bid showed 5+ spades by partner. So it's possible left-hand opponent could be a short in spades as well if partner has more than those 5 cards in the spade suit. So, yeah, there's a lot of shape going on is what I'm trying to say. I don't think I'm going to cash my club just yet. I don't see any way they're pitching anything from dummy. And let me just show you this, folks. You might think, so many people see this and they're like, oh my God, they're going to pitch that club, right? I need to cash my ace of clubs right now. We're in a hurry. We are not, folks. Ask yourself this question. What will they throw this away on? To be able to throw this card away, they have to be void in something. Well, that's not going to work unless we take a whole bunch of diamond tricks. They're not going to throw it on that, right? At least not for a long time. So we have time here is what I'm trying to say. And we're going to use that time to hopefully develop tricks in our other suits. And here, that's what all I'm trying to do is get that spade on the table here. And maybe partner gets a diamond on the table if they get in at some point. It doesn't look like that's going to be any time in the near future. Hearts are 2-2, so we know that left-hand opponent started with 5 hearts. Oh, wow. Look at that, folks. Now we're kind of happy we were not ever going to lead diamonds on this one. Maybe, are they roughing clubs here, maybe? Yeah, wow. That's pretty sick. Now they can end play us, unfortunately. Check this out. We're gonna win the jack, right? And now here's our choice, right? We know left-hand opponent has ace-x of diamonds. We also only have clubs, right? And what is dummy out of? Dummy's out of clubs, and so is Declare. So we have to give the dreaded Slough Rough or the free finesse and diamonds. There's nothing really different here. You can choose either one. You're giving them a trick either way. The diamond lead would just give them that free finesse, which gives them that diamond trick. And this one just kind of lets them take the rest, basically. They had the queen of spades as well. Okay. All right. Well, we weren't developing any spade tricks on this one for sure because left-hand opponent had this sort of shape. But let's just take a peek at that. There's really nothing we're going to do to beat this thing, right? When you look at this, there's no pathway to victory as long as they kind of behave normally. And the reason is our hand just gets naturally end played, right? I suppose maybe if we didn't get this spade on the table, if we exit a club, but now they can just cash all their spades and do exactly what they did in diamonds, and we're end played just hopelessly once again. So here we're gonna get stripped of our side suits, right? We're gonna get stripped of all the exits that are good for us. We had one left, right? The exit we have here. Beautiful. We don't care they're trumping our ace. We're happy to get the heck out of our hand. But now anytime they play diamonds, as long as they don't play that ace, folks, look at that. That is the killer because now we have the position over those diamonds. They just need to play low, and look where we are. We're in no-win territory, right? Cool. So it's usually we never want to give a slough and a rough. But when they do it this way, this is what they call a strip and end play. They stripped us of our side suit exit cards, and they end played us in diamonds or in clubs. We either have to give them a free finesse that they know is going to win, or we give them a rough finesse left. They pitch the diamond instead, and they're in business that way. Well done, robots. Tip of the cap to you. You're good players. Wow. Look at this end. First things first, let's find out what slam we're going to try to play in. All right, so this is a very good way to determine if you have a hard fit and get to a key card situation. So I've transferred first. What would you do after that? Well, I mean, 4-no trump would be quantitative, so you can't even use that as key card at this point. The 3 diamond bid is what you would do with this hand, even with just a game forcing hand. You want to show this unbalanced shape. 5, 4, 3, 1 type hands, transferring and bidding any new suit, in fact, is game forcing, right? So we're not worried about getting past below game. Our partner has shown some sort of minimum with their 4 heart bid, but we don't care. If I bid 4-no trump, this should be key card. Am I worried about having queen 10 fourth of diamonds? Maybe. I could bid 4 spades and make a Q bid, but I'm also worried about the trump suit. So I'm going to just presume the diamond suit's going to be okay, and maybe it's not, but we'll find out. So partner has 2 key cards. We have 3. That's 5. Partner may have the queen of trump, and we're happy partner actually has the ace of diamonds as well. We can, well, sorry, they don't have the queen of trump, so we can just bid 6 hearts. If they had the queen of trump, they would have bid 5 spades. And now, okay, cool. This hand is probably going to be okay. They gave us a possible free finesse here at the beginning. You would highly doubt the queen is to the right there. In fact, maybe the 8 of spades was enough, but you would guess they would get that right as the robot. Maybe they don't. Here we still have entries to each hand, and we're going to get a lot of pitches. This is an 8 ever, 9 never situation usually. And that's how I'm going to play it here. If it doesn't work that way, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. You get to play the ace of spades, rough a spade. And here, guys, I'm just going to play clubs until they decide to rough with the queen of hearts. Notice I could have made 7 if I took the heart finesse correctly. But you win some, you lose some. 8 ever, 9 never in this situation is usually the way to go when you have no information. Maybe we gain a little by leading the 8 of hearts or something. Maybe they do something weird, but I don't think we're going to do better than that unless obviously we decide to finesse that heart. I'm not willing to do that. Sorry. So this one, we could go plus 10-10, but we're happy to go plus 980. Getting to a slam and making it is rarely going to be that terrible, but the robots have good stuff over there. So I would guess they know what they're doing. I'm interested. Look at that. North opening a no trump with this 5-4-2-2 hand. I like it. It's a nice 16 count and not necessarily super balanced, but weird that they bid 4 hearts. This should show a minimum like that. That's interesting because 3 hearts, they have tons of extra value. So it's kind of an odd choice to go that way, but it's not likely we were going to bid more than that with our key cards lacking the queen. All right, so that's it for today. We gave up a game, but then we bid a slam in their face. So who knows? We'll see how this goes. In fact, we'll find out tomorrow. Join me for that, folks. I'll see you then.